back with another episode of the SplashCast. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. You get me? Big up everyone we've had on the show so far. Also, check out our reactions, our reaction episodes. Yeah, man, they're lit still. Today, though, obviously, we got another special guest. You get me? Been meaning to get this done for a while still. But, yeah, man, obviously, he's brought his slime through. You get me? But no further ado, introduce yourself, my brother.
Yeah, I go by the name of Bate Nate H.
Come on. What's your name, my brother? Introduce yourself.
Real Pain _LMB.
Come on. So how's it going, first and foremost, man? How you lot getting on?
Yeah, man, all good, man. Just in work mode. Being in work mode and party mode, but work harder mode, you dig what I'm saying? So
That's it.
back on top of things.
Yeah, and I've been seeing you doing your thing still. Obviously, for the people that are watching and that like might not have seen you before, or they might be new to this, just tell the people where you're from, innit? Like, where in London you're from and that.
I'm from a little place called Leytonstone, and moved to Hackney. Yeah, so East London.
Seeing.
From East London.
Okay, because originally I thought you was from Hackney.
Yeah, now see, like, a lot of people think that, but I grew up in Leytonstone, Cattle Estate, then moved to Hackney. I moved to Glasgow first, then Hackney.
Seeing.
Manor Park.
Okay, that's like borderline, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like, what was life like growing up in like Leytonstone / Hackney and that?
Like Leytonstone, like that was the hood, innit? That's the estate. So it's everyone knows everyone. It's just one of them ones. It's just everything. So when you picture that, you know, on the kind of tip where it's like, that's your homeboys know everyone, but even people you're falling out with, we all go to the same shit. Like, it's the same borough. It's a big borough, but it's a bare estate. So yeah, it was a mad one. Yeah. I noticed, like, for me, when I moved to Hackney, I kept on telling my Hackney ones, like, Wolfen Forest is crazier for me than Hackney. Like, even though Hackney's mad, like.
So you say Wolfen Forest is more wilder?
I still stand on that.
Yeah, I think Hackney's wild, fam. Like,
that's what I'm trying to say to you, bro. And I've seen both ends. I'm trying to say, because Wolfen Forest is so like, it's like if there's so much. He knows what I'm saying. He's from there.
Small, you get what I'm saying?
It's a big area, but there's so many estates in a small bit. So you go to the barber shop, a man's going probation.
Niggas know where you're gonna be, basically.
You dig what I'm saying?
Niggas know where you're gonna
Girls are doing shout out. Remember, you got estate girls and that everywhere, getting shout outs at parties. Like, it's even going on now. Like, mental.
Seeing.
It's just a wild place.
So Wolfen Forest is like what? Leytonstone.
Wolverhampton, Chingford. So
Okay.
4 spots, but within them 4 spots.
So it's a small borough then, isn't it?
There's a lot of beef, bro. A lot of beef.
It's a lot, yeah.
You got the mad estates like Priory Court.
I'm from Cattle.
Okay.
He's from Upper Leytonstone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's in Leytonstone, but Leytonstone's got thatched house too. That's where Esco and that was.
Seeing.
You get what I'm saying?
R.I.P. Esco, man.
R.I.P. Esco.
Yeah, man.
Bro,
Legend still.
One park separates us and them. You know what I'm saying? But we had madness with that.
Seeing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got Beaumont and Leighton.
That's it, Bowman. Yeah.
Oliver Close.
Yeah.
Like a walking distance. They had madness for years. Like, it's just a mad place, bro.
Yeah, I always say East London is a bookie area though. Still, like, obviously coming from South London and that, East London just seems very like, I don't know, man. Just the air, you can just feel it in the air. You get me? Something's going on down there, fam.
But I'll be real with you, fam. You'll have a Newham man say Newham's the mad place, the maddest
Nah,
place. You know what I'm saying?
that's my, like, I think Newham is a scummy place still. You get me? That's like real.
Newham's like Hackney, bruv.
Yeah, Newham's very scummy still. I can't lie. Yeah.
But what you're saying is, obviously, the small area, niggas know where you're gonna be. It's just the strip is bait. You understand what I'm trying to say?
And what you would say as well, a lot of you lot probably would have went school with each other as well, innit? Because it's such a small borough.
My mum was a school nurse, bro. So I was having beef with people in Newham who already, like, my mum was a school nurse in Newham. I'd beef with people in Newham who already knew my mum. So it was like, I had already that. She's going to school nursing. She's like, oh, I know him. And it's like mad conflict. So I had to grow up with that. Leytonstone's right on the border of Newham. And so we'd go Stratford rather than Walthamstow to shop. Like, if we go in the shopping centre and that, we'd go Stratford is closer. Which is weird. You know what I'm saying? It's Forest Gate's closer to us than Leyton.
Okay.
I mean, it's just one of them ones.
Yeah. And what was your what would you say your musical influences was growing up?
So at first, like, so obviously, it's my whole musical thing. Like, R.I.P. my pops. I passed away a couple of weeks ago, but he was like,
sorry to hear that, man.
I appreciate that. He introduced like steel pan kind of music to the UK with a few other people.
Okay.
So I was like, me and my brothers, I got 5 older brothers, so I was learning music I could read and write music from 5. You know what I'm saying?
So what, you know how to play instruments and them thing there,
I
yeah?
wouldn't say bet, just still pan.
Just still pan.
I was learning it off, but I was making man learn music and chords and reading shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I got eye and ear for when I go studio, I was just locked in. But so the songs I listened to would vary, you know what I'm saying? Because we practice some of them. Like I remember performing for like rich white folks out of town, like young, but we'd make man, like he'd give me change, like we'd have like a family band, and, like he'd give man change and shit. But man had to recite all sorts of tunes, bro. Like that's how I know so much cheesy songs. Like we'd recite like Dancing Queen, like we'd have to play that. And we practiced that. He was strict with it, so all of us would be in practice. And by the weekend, we'd go out and perform it, get changed. Like, we was going all across the UK. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's big
so that was my first experience, was like being a young youth, traveling, like, literally every weekend. That was my thing, like, dressing up. We all had, like, the same shirts. Like, it was called Pan Harmony, innit? That was what they called us, innit? So it was him, my dad, like, and 3 of our sons, like me and my 2 other brothers. And then when all of us joined in, we split it. So we had 2 bands and just making P's. So that's how I had my P's before man hit the ropes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I was music's been a different one for me. Like I grew into it. Like me and my cousins would be in the front room and shit. Like I'd come out like be like Michael Jackson. So I know, like I had 12-inch records like before I got introduced to rap. Of Michael Jackson, Cameo.
You say vinyls and that, yeah?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like Cameo, Isley Brothers, Pink Floyd, Kurt Cobain, before Nirvana. You know what I'm saying? So I've got like bare music. Still got my brother's got and keep him all of Michael Jackson's albums. Like my dad knew, because I've loved this guy. He'd got me every Mac, so that was in my head. So when you hear some of my songs now and you hear the harmonies in the back and the falsettos when I'm doing over notes, that's from him. Yeah. That's from me soaking in that. Before, like we used to practice and come out and perform for my mum and all my family, like as the Jacksons and that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was the journey before the roads.
Of course, yeah. Like growing up, Michael Jackson was a heavy influence for everyone, to be honest. Like I remember I used to have I think it was a Moonwalker, the video. It was like a VCR, you see what I'm trying to say? I remember my dad told me that, like, if he turned it off and I'll cry and that, you see what I'm trying to say? So that was my influence from young. I used to even do little dancing and that. I used to think I was Mike, you know what I mean?
Like, so the magic thing of it now, when I'm looking back, I didn't really care. Like it wasn't a thing where I didn't really care about seeing it. It was just the hearing. It was just the music. The music was beautiful to me. So it was just like, I didn't really care. I didn't watch the film. I didn't study it. Like I watched it because it's Mike, but I didn't care about. So when people say, "No, you turned different colours," I never cared about that.
Yeah.
On that because I just ran me the Mike tunes, innit? Like, it's the next Mike album, like, fuck all that.
Nah, his music was meaningful. And like you said, some people was influenced by the sound, some people was influenced by the performance, some people was like, for me, it was the visual, like at a young age, because I didn't really see any other artists doing that, you see what I'm saying, as a child. And that made me want to dance and recite the moves, you see what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, man. And then, so, would you say there was any UK influences when you was growing up? Nah, none at all.
I remember, like, you don't even know, but obviously my mum and dad are straight from Trinidad, bro.
Okay, so, Trini thing, yeah.
So even when I talk sometimes, like, I never used to understand certain things they would say.
Yeah.
So I'm going to school, and then when I was through that era, like, when I was bad and that, my mum would send me to America, send me to Trinidad.
Okay.
I'd be there, like, year 3.
Yeah.
I'd be in America to Trinidad. My mum would come out and meet me there. You had my uncle gone. You have to go to your uncle's store. Like, and school wouldn't complain them days. They'll be like, yeah, he's going over there.
Yeah.
But I used to get sent a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my whole influence on music wasn't like, I never had like a UK. You know what I'm saying? Like my uncle's Tobago Crusoe.
Okay.
Like, that's a big soca, man. Like, I didn't have no influence like on UK music. My dad was never playing that. You know what I'm saying?
What about a bit of Bashment and that?
Yeah, obviously, like,
everyone got influenced by Bashment.
Wasn't really there when I was growing up. There was more ragga and
ragga. Like I said, like Bate Killer, Ninja Man, and them man there.
Like,
Super Cat.
Vibes Cartel's another big influence on my thing. Vibes Cartel's like one of the best, or I would always say he's the best lyricist, like ever,
I feel he's one of the most influential artists of our time as well. Still,
If you listen to what he's saying, like it's mental, and he introduced like that him. It's weird, like him and Max B. Yeah, like they introduced like that kind of wave and being cool. Like Bad Man can sing and do certain things, and I like that. Like he made tunes that girls want, and tunes that man them could still rock to, and they'll still be like, yeah, nah, he's a G. Like, that's where I started first seeing it more.
no, Vibes Cartel is a G still. He's different, and he's
like
in
Max B.
Yeah, big up Max B as well. Free Max B. Free Max
like
B. The
Max
wave.
B-
He's the wave god still.
Bro, the wave.
Yeah, free the wave still.
Bro, if you check it, yeah, you go and study it. Max B and Vibes Cartel, his life is very similar, bro. In terms of cases, like things that gone to, it's very similar. And the influence, I feel like he probably even listened to Vibes Cartel.
Probably. Yeah, definitely would have. And maybe even Vibes might have even heard of Max B. So I'm saying, cause Dipset. Remember, he was part of Dipset at first. You know what I'm saying? Bird Gang and that. So yeah. So you say you was going to America from young. So
Like Maryland, Baltimore, like so the funny thing is like, so like obviously I've got aunties like that over here who they're like my mum's brethren who my mum come over when she was like 20 something to be a nurse. And my dad went to like Canada first and then went over here. So I have got like, they're not real aunties, but they're like my mum's old school brethren.
Yeah, of course.
So I would be like,
it's like an auntie, innit? Yeah.
when I'm born, like, I weren't supposed to be born, like I was like the last, so I had godmothers who's like my mum's brethren who's known her from nurse and being a nurse training and all that shit. But my mum's immediate family all in America because it's easier from Caribbean to America. So all my aunties, my uncles are still, one of my uncles is still in Trinidad, but the rest are in America. You know what I mean? So it was, my mum come over here and made a fresh start kind of type shit. So I always got somewhere to go out there. So it's not a thing where man's going out there like, oh, like, I've always got family to go to.
What's the longest you stayed out there for?
Like 3 months.
Seeing. Yeah. And what's your experiences like in America? Or do you prefer America than here?
Yeah, of course, because like one thing over here, it's just like well, not everyone, that's a dumb thing to say, like, but I see a lot of people's mood is controlled by the weather over here. So like when the weather's a bit low, people's moods were their vibes are a bit low.
Yeah.
When I'm going places over like Miami and that, it's just always
different.
It's warm and it's like people are more of a vibe. It's like always, like London always says no better city than London in the summer. That's because everyone's getting a nice vibe. Everyone's cool. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, the sun's
Over
beating
there,
on
it's
you.
just
I'm not used to that, bro.
You know what I mean? Even in Trinidad, bro, like it's just different.
Yeah, no, I hear that still. So you say you prefer, and
Trinidad, the longest was 6 weeks.
that's the longest you've been in Trinidad.
Like yeah, one time.
Did you study in any of that, like in Trinidad?
I never went school and all that. Never went no school and shit. But my mum used to threaten me and that because obviously you still get licks and like, because I was bad at school. So she'd be like, yo, send you. They know they still give licks and the teachers still give licks and shit. And I was like, hey, try lick me there. I never done the school thing, but I'd have to sweep. My uncle owned the shop. My nan left my family and that. Land in Trinidad, so I'd have to sweep the shop and all them type things. So learn some discipline and that.
Yeah, I feel that every child needs to learn some type of discipline. Cause a lot of the youths that are growing up nowadays, they don't get discipline. You get me? So, also, I think you know what? When I first heard you doing rap, like see you rapping and that, like me, I would say your influence would be like from Puck and that.
Yeah.
Did you listen to a lot of Tupac at the beginning?
When I got into the age of it, so
Yeah, how did you get into rap? Like,
So-
because I know you done this. You obviously was in the store pan and
funny thing about that, bro. So I remember I was in Maryland, like, so my mum, when I was over here, first like my older brothers would be playing rap and that, so my ear would be getting into it. One of my brothers, my older brother Roger and Marvin, like they would beef over, like Roger would be like Biggie, he would be like Tupac, like they'd literally have like sound clashes in the yard. You get what I'm saying? And my brother closest to me, Sean now, he's an artist as well. Or he's semi in, semi out, but he would like play things like Reculate and then different kind of tunes. So I used to get locked into things like Warren G, Mace.
Old school.
You know what I'm saying?
I said
So-
Warren G, yeah. Warren G, old
Mace,
school
Locks.
still.
When that Locks done Money, Power, Respect, that was one of the albums I was locked into.
Yeah.
But my mum would always take them away, bro. I used to go CD bar in Stratford, like, and my little change, buy the album, and she would see it. Had anything with parental advisory, my mum would take it away. Yeah, anything.
No, that's good influence though.
No,
Yeah.
what my dad would do.
I think I was allowed to buy them.
Yeah, but my dad was different with it. My
Yeah.
dad would record MTV raps for me
Same.
on VCR. You get it? And so I wouldn't get, because it's a music thing. So anything with music, my dad would do anything. So he'd record it on VCR and just say, look, don't listen out loud, just watch it. So I'll keep up to date like that. When I went, I remember I got my first 2-pack CD in Maryland, and I was like 5 or 6. And it was the Thug Life. I used to have something, like one thing about me with CDs, I used to like buying them. This from the vinyl days with the Michael Jackson covers and that. I used to like buying them and like looking at
The artwork and that.
yeah, while it's playing, I'm taking everything. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the artwork, Michael Jackson used to do it the most. He'd do a photo shoot. So when you're opening the vinyl, he would have bare different poses of. I'd be like, rah, that's sick. So the music for me, I'm getting it 2 ways in the art form. Now I'm looking back and I'm like, you get it. So even down to the tunes, I was listening to that. So the Thug Life CD, bro, if you check it, it come like it's like a booklet. So it's like 5 and it's got part. There's 2 fingers out like this.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
And then the photo shoot of them, all the art, like his brother, and it's got them all. I was like, rah. And it's got the lyrics in there. So
that's
these
right,
times,
yeah.
That's the first album I studied, bro. Right, and then I was like, nah, this guy, this
Yeah.
guy. I
Puck.
made my mind up from then.
Yeah,
Like,
I seen Puck. He's another one, a very influential
Yeah.
artist of our time. Well, not art, but you know what I mean. He's still part of our time, innit, and part of our scene. So, yeah,
that's
man.
The wickedest thing is, like, and this is what's mad, like, I didn't know. I'm not saying I didn't know, obviously I knew, but I didn't really care about NWA and Tribe Called Quest. Like,
It's a different time, though, isn't it?
No, but hip hop never grabbed me like that. That's what I'm trying to say to you. It's like when I started like hearing what my brother was playing, I'm getting older, and it was kind of more. Let me listen to this. I was still on the MJ shit. It's only when I got that Thug Life CD, it just changed. From there, I got every single 2-pack album.
What would you say? What would you say it is about Tupac that kind of made you just say, yeah, I want to listen to?
It's when you study it, it's the background, the art for what you stand for.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And the flaws.
Yeah.
Like, remember, we're all out here. Like, no one out here is on a perfect mission, innit? We've all got flaws. And the beautiful thing of being a person is accepting your flaws and fucking the world with it. So when I'm seeing Thug Life, and then I'm seeing the acronym for the hate you give, fuck everyone. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's deep, that's art. And then you see his mum standing for something.
Yeah.
You see the poetry come out. It's just
His dad stands for something.
yeah, like
You
it's
know
just
what I mean?
like for me, bro. I saw a lot of connections. It's just like being a rebel, being like a kind of black sheep kind of. You know what I mean? And still trying to do your dream, still trying to chase it. You know what I mean? You're not 100% a bad guy, but you do bad things, flaws. You get what I'm saying? It's about people accepting it, and his tunes went directly to that. I like being confrontational about your problems because it gets solved quicker.
Yeah.
I studied that Art of War book. I read it over and over and over. Like, me and Creeps had this conversation. Like, read it over and over and over and over, fam. Because what people don't realise about that book is that I used to flip the page and things what sparked my brain, because it's like, you have to, everything in that book, you have to make it into your life. You know what I'm saying? You don't just read that book and it's about war. No, you take what your life or what you're going through from that book,
Yeah.
and you put it in what
Like
makes sense.
Yeah, for the
Do you know what I'm
challenges
saying?
that
Right,
may
the
occur
war-
through the rest of your journey of your life.
The smart thing is, the war is your journey in life. You're gonna come against wars. Might be things that obstacles. Might not be physical wars. It's obstacle. You know what I'm saying? That's a war. Like, how you read that book and challenge that war. It's a smart thing about it. So I studied that shit. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that I have everything. And so when I'm listening to people like Puck, and I know what his mum and all that stand for, it's just a different kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now when I'm listening to music, I don't really care about I mean, I've already seen that. You know what I'm saying? So I've never been someone who's grabbed onto another. Yeah, like Biggie. I won't listen to Biggie.
Why?
So wouldn't because
Biggie's cold though. He's a legend. He's still a legend.
he is. A
Yeah,
legend.
we say you wouldn't listen to Biggie at all, not even if he was in like a rave setting. And
Do you know what crazy life is, bro? Yeah. See the Outlaws now. I bring them to London. Open for them in London Jazz Cafe. It's all on YouTube anyway. Rest in peace, Hussein Fatal. But
how did that come about as well?
manifestation, fam. I grew up listening to Outlaws. I'm on Instagram, like, holler at Young Noble. Yeah, you're keeping Thug Life alive. The rebel type of shit. And they come over for them to Hackney. It's all, I made sort of video called it.
Documented.
The show. London Jazz Cafe, they come again, over again. It's always give me clothes. I was always in Thug Life t-shirts and that. You know,
So you're proper linked up with the Outlaws then? Yeah.
proper. You get what I'm saying? And
That's a good look
then
still.
Fatal died. You know what I'm saying? But
R.I.P.
Yeah, but R.I.P. him. Big Mo was his big bro.
One of them moved to I think one of them moved to Saudi. One of the Outlaws. I
Yeah,
think.
but I never met him. I met
Yeah.
Young Noble. So Outlaws now,
Yeah.
well, how it was then is Hussein Fatal, Edie Amin, and Young Noble. You know what I'm saying?
And then when the tragedy Gaddafi when he Outlaw?
He's dead.
Yeah. Oh, that was the one.
Yaki
Yeah.
Gaddafi.
Okay.
He's dead. Yeah, but I studied those niggas. So meeting them, like, Creeper was with me, bro. Creeper Crisis was with me, like, when I done the London Jazz Cafe show.
That's
So
big.
you can see the behind the scenes. He's there. He always posts it on IG because people used to say, "Oh, you don't know them." Like,
Yeah.
oh. You don't have a face of that, like even have
That's a good look there though. Still, I can't even lie. And also, so later on down the line, I see now you're involved in the fashion side of things. So how did
But
that?
that's what I'm saying. Like,
How did that
if
come
you
about?
clock all of my shit, like, so I never used to take music that serious. I used to always just do a video here and there. Fuck it off. I was more on the roads, bro. So my rap sheet is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, like I told you off, certain things I can't talk about. Boom, boom, boom. But I always used to try and do my videos a little different, bro. Like, I used to feel like a video is going to be there forever. You know what I mean? So even down to like the Something You Adore. So everything I used to always try and dress different or do something different. You know what I'm saying? And then it come to a time where my boy Fire, R.I.P., guy from Sickle Cell, trying to do Sickle Cell awareness and all that as well. But he started like bringing me into the fashion. He's like, bro, I want to do a photo shoot for you because you just look lit in your video. This is like 2016, bro. So the first, when I done that Jackavelli mixtape, big up Dot Rotten as well. When I done that Jackavelli mixtape and the SBTV, rest in peace Jamal. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's mad, yeah.
RIPs and all that. But he done that photo shoot for me. You get what I'm saying? So that's the first. We done it in his house, white backdrop. You know what I mean? And then from that, we started just getting invited. We started just doing this fashion thing. He went super hard. Went Paris Fashion Week 2017.
Okay.
I was doing all this shit when it weren't cool. You dig what I'm saying? And then with this, like, it all just went hand in hand, fam. It all just went hand in hand.
That kind of the music, the art. So you look at it as like
big
an art.
journey. Yes, it's a big journey, bro. Like, because remember, I'm giving you dates, so, and you see, man's a workaholic. So it's like, during these years, there's so much shit going on. So when I'm saying to you, like, 2017 Fashion Week, we've gone over there. As soon as we come back, I'm getting deals with One Piece.
Same.
You get what I'm saying? But this is 2017. I'm going to America. I'm coming back. I've done the tour with Coast to Coast. One that went there, open Gucci. Like, bare shit's going on in between that. This is all documented.
Yeah.
Put it all on YouTube because I know. You know what I mean? We're doing so much and it's like, people weren't used to it then, bro. So it's like, eyes was onto us and it was like, it was interesting. You know what I mean? Like, man's doing the Deep Hit video, Boohoo.
So you've done work for Boohoo, yeah.
Like, ages ago. Like, that's what I'm saying, when it weren't cool, like, man's wearing their clothes. We don't even know it's collaboration deals. It's, oh yeah, we're just doing that. You know what I'm saying? To get our eyes, they're posting it, doing One Piece. Then I done Fashion Nova. You know what I'm saying? No one's done that. They done Fashion Nova. I took them Fashion Week. This is all like 2018. You know what I'm saying? Like, done all of that shit. So the fashion thing was just like, now that's CV work. So now, like, man, trying to change the game in the sense of not just doing collaborations for no reason. We set out contracts, keep creative control. So see all these things I've done, like Shavosky and the Ep4 thing.
How did that come about as well?
Yeah, just
through working.
That's just through work, bro. It's not me meeting. I don't know these people like one to one. It's just me working. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's a beautiful thing. Even like we done the True Religion thing the other day. You know what I mean? And just working, bro. Like the whole thing of it is just, you can get, the whole mission of it is just to be able to get paid, do these kind of big things, get noticeable. So in the fact that we wanted to, instead of just using the face, now you got to put something about me in this. You know what I mean? Put my name somewhere. So about getting new things done. Working with these brands is just cool. But now the next thing is just getting our own brand out.
Yeah. So you're working on your own brand, yeah?
Yeah. I do like more merch. More merch. The merch sells out quick, but I'm trying to do a brand properly.
Yeah. What would you say is the biggest brand or the favourite brand that you've worked with? Like, what's your most favourite brand that you've worked with? Like, that you say, yeah, no, they looked after me still, or they gave me a good pay.
Shavosky. Like Fashion Nova.
Okay.
Fashion Nova.
And what would you say is the worst brand?
I ain't gonna say that.
You say you're not gonna say it?
I ain't gonna say that.
With that cheated man?
Yeah. Why, bro?
Yeah.
Like 5 years ago, I would say that, but see now, brands look at that.
You say 5 years ago you would have said that, innit?
Yeah, but see now, like brands look at that type shit. I'm not fucking up my bag. I don't want him to feel like, oh, we're gonna stop the flow with him. He's gonna start chatting shit, or I can't say certain shit in front of. Nah, like all brands have been good to me, but the best one I'd say is Fashion Nova.
Fashion Nova, yeah. Okay. And what
even though the Shavosky thing, like I actually went to the store. I got invited to the Watford store, and I had like big creative control to do whatever I like. Like that was mad.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Fashion Nova, because it was just a thing where I just went on internet. I was like, rah. Because these times I just done the Coke and Hypebeast times Coke, done Adidas. Big up them. Like them times I just done that, the One Piece. So I just tagged them on some cheeky shit, like, because they was popping. Like Fashion Nova was the new. Like, oh, what's going on? Like, it was just mad. So I tagged them and said, yo, when you lot gonna let me do this brand for you, lot, man, and give you some shit? Bro, they inbox me straight away, DM.
See,
what's your address? Sent me a little thing of like, asked me how much I want paid, but they had like a standard thing. I won't release the but I've said it a few times online. You get me? But it was a nice little check, and I got bare clothes. Like literally, I've done that cheeky post before with the check and all the clothes. But what my job was, so all of this shit is not like just getting free clothes and peas. Like, you have to work. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is like, cool. Now I'm just gonna kill it. So I got VIP to Fashion Week that year.
Jeez.
So these times now, I'm in Fashion Nova in Fashion Week. Collaboration, man. This is all shit before our time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Standing next to Victoria Beckham. But these times now, I'm in Fashion Nova.
Speak to her and that.
Yeah, not a no beg friend thing. Man. I go
not a no beg friend.
I go everywhere with my shades.
You say you didn't get a quick pic and that. I say, yo, little selfie.
I ain't that type of
nigga. Nah, I hear that.
I go everywhere with my shades on, man. You got to talk to me. That's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to
in them establishments, and I have to know how to conduct yourself. That's what I'm trying to say.
Like, everyone there is there for a reason, innit? And going there, like, bunny hopping on no one's thing. I go and drop people's cards, like people cards. You know what I'm saying? Like, people come and be like, oh, can we take pictures of you? Yeah, we're cool. But we're just there for business. Ain't there to beg no one's friend or there to be on no one's dick. You know what I'm saying? Pause, but that's what we're trying to do. And the real thing is, like, we're coming from a place where it was just us trying to get somewhere, innit? And we've never been them people where we've come, like I say, we've always had that. I talk to you when I need to talk to you, when it's business, we're good. But all that running around people, I've never been that guy.
Yeah, I hear that still.
Like, even on that Fashion Nova thing as well, we've done that's when we got into the food thing. We've done like a collaboration with this burger brand.
Okay.
Big Mo's Diner. So we've done an advert for them, playing the Wembley branch, the Mile End branch. Gave us everything on the menu. It's on YouTube anyway, but gave us everything on the menu, and we just have to do the taster thing. So we got into all of that. So I started, them the days when I'm starting learning about branding, innit?
Yeah. Because you got to learn, obviously, that you are a brand yourself. You see what I'm trying to say?
That's what I didn't notice then. Then I was doing things like, all right, cool, let me do something for music, let me do something for fashion. I always used to do that. I didn't want them to mix too much, you get what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, cool, let me do that. And then it started doing too much. I was like, how can I start mixing so I'm getting the metadata from both, from that? So then when I'm getting my creative control, I'm like,
That's right.
I can put my songs on every single one of these fucking things.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
They're going to pay your mechanical rights.
Everything. What am I doing? You get what I'm saying? Then I got the contract with the United Masters thing, and they can track everything. So I'm ended up getting, I'm like clocking, I'm getting more on my check. Like they pay man every month, so I'm getting more on my check. It says Meta, then it says Instagram, then it says Spotify, Apple Music. I'm getting more of my fucking music money from what I'm doing, the branding videos on these social media sites.
I was going to ask you as well, would you prefer doing fashion? Like, would you prefer working in a fashion field or working in the music industry?
Well, if you clock, bro, I don't mix with the music world, bro.
Yeah, I know that.
You
Come
know what
on,
I'm saying? So all my videos and promotion, I've got the EP coming out. I just done one video. All the videos, promo, what people don't see is against the branding. I'm doing fashion videos. Just got my song in the back. People like how that song's lit, but they're seeing the visual with it. They're pre-ordering it. I can see. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying on the way here. I don't even have to do music videos no more, bro. But it's just about dynamic. People want to see what's good. But
and what is it about the music industry where you say you don't mess with it though?
remember, I've been in it since I was a little jit, fam. Like I made Y when I was 17 years old, fam. You get me? Most of these dunnies are old men, so man. I've been in it since a little kid, and I've seen them, man, treat me different. You get what I'm saying? I didn't have no friends in the end, like in the industry. My friends are in the hood. I was doing hood shit. The person that I had faith with, I ended up having to run him out. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying his name, but you get what I'm saying? And it's left a bitter taste in my mouth, bro. And it's like I see artists around these days now who still remember, man, from there, and it's like the love's different. Like now they wanna like I needed it then. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, any artist you can think about, like I've used to speak, that's why I was saying to you, that running around thing, there's reasons why. Because before, I wouldn't necessarily run, but I would be like, yo, bro, you get me? And I grew up, that's what I was saying to you, I grew up, I come out of jail the 4th time, bro. On my estate, we was banging out PDC and Mashtown. You know, we used to bang out Graham. So when I done that...
You say no Graham, even though you're on the... yeah, come on, Titch. So you say no Graham on your estate, even though you're from East Side, like Leighton.
Oh, mum's life, we was listening to rap. Like, you always bring that up. Like, when we're sitting to like my age, we was listening to rap. So them man are older, man. Like Tent Man.
Yeah, come on, Tent Man's old school. That was legendary.
PDC
come
gang.
On. Yeah.
Run up on a nigga, let that Ku Klux Klan. And I know that whole bar, you get me? Jaja. You get what I'm saying? Sing, that's what I'm saying. Woke up and gave my eyes a rub. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of that. Grew up on that shit. So when I went Hackney and I met Tricky in real life, that's what I said to you, Tricky's one of the realest niggas I know. I met him in real life and he was like the same. You get me? So the same love all up to now. You know what I'm saying? I got things coming up with him too. Big up him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like.
So we say there's no one else in the industry that you got like plans of working with or in the future.
And like you said, we're from East, right? I've never met these man, like I've never met no one in real life. That's why you always have these stories. Oh, he's bookie, or when he comes around. All these stories, because obviously man got banned from Westwood and all of that shit.
Wow, why did you get banned?
Because when I was younger, we used to do wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, who banned you? Westwood, yeah?
Like BBC.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because
from the building?
From the Westwood set, yeah. We got, not like, we didn't do nothing mad, we was having fun, but it was too much fun and violating and having fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so from that, so all these little things people know and hear of, innit?
Yeah.
So I've always had that little name, but what I've tried to brush off, do my own thing, because it wasn't a thing of man was doing crazy, dumb shit. It's just I had a problem with certain people. When I come to certain places, like, it was never like we come places and trouble come off, like we go places and someone sees, it would be that, but that's just all part of the process and all part of being like I said, flaws in a human, innit? Like it's what you're doing and what you're trying to go to and what your end goal is.
Yeah.
It's different, innit? So people grow up, people get into things, and it's different now.
Would you say that you was blackboarded?
100%. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that.
I didn't know. I just want to know. I just know the industry's fake anyway, innit? That's my opinion. But obviously, yeah. Like I just
was a certain
by the
time-
way you're saying it.
There was a certain time people would be like, that's why, bro, I had to take out, I don't even say, I had to take the Hussein off. It's a bad time when people be like, Bate Nate Hussein. And it just says bad lingo.
Yeah, it kind of brings a bad stigma.
Yes,
yeah.
bro. And I had to take off that Hussein to put H.
Yeah.
Rebrand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like music guys, like, and podcast guys who I remember who I was like, they're trying to chat to me. I'm like, fuck you lot. You know what I'm saying? No, real talk. I've had to go back to them now and be like, yo, bro, like, apologies, innit? I was wild, bro. Like, I had my own set in Leytonstone. Like, I'm only doing this. It's just wild, innit? And it was just like, I cut off a lot of things. Luckily, like, in God's graces, like, he gave man another chance to do it in a sense of how I wanted to do it in the first place if I was more of a free man. I'm not tied down to one area.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I always tell man. Like, your people around you don't necessarily need to be your people from your area.
100%. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like,
Still,
and I had to learn that.
you got to branch out and network with people from different ends. You don't know who knows who and who can help you when you stick in one area, and your area, especially if your area is known for politics, known for beef, it segregates you. That blackboards you itself. You see what I'm saying?
Man was the main guy on like my mum used to always say to me, "You're gonna end up dying for people in Leytonstone." Like them kind of things used to ring in my head. This is a little youth. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be like, I remember the stage, like just leaving was hard, fam, because obviously you man had to try and get it to a stage where it's like, what do you want to try and do, innit? But plus you're still who you are before music, bro. Like on the road. You get what I'm saying? Now, luckily, like people say my name, it's just more associated with music. But before, it was everywhere just for road shit or just bookie shit. And man had to get out of that and then do that into music and then get out, like just and now that's why I just try and just do what I'm doing, let the line sleep, move on with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it, innit?
Right.
Yeah. So also, as well, you was talking, was having a reason outside and that. You saying when you was in America and that, obviously you linked up with Thug and that. So how did that come about as well? And would you say as well for people, because people might see this say, "Rah, he looks like Young Thug," or what's that? Yeah.
He went there though.
Yeah.
So he went there the day when we was in Miami.
So yeah, so just
why
explain
so?
to the people, innit? Like, so like, would you say now that you have an influence of Thug or?
Yeah, so that's what I mean. People need to understand like the whole thing, the influence of like the sound or the YSL. That's like a YSL sound. You know what I'm saying? So when you heard the mixtapes where I done Jackavelli 1 and 2 and I was saying all that shit, that's when I was listening to them. I won the competition, the Coast to Coast competition with the Wipe Me No song.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the song I had to go out to Miami and tour around everywhere. So when I'm doing that, I'm meeting people who's over there, who's from YSL. And that's where I met all Kid and all of that.
Yeah.
And Fagger weren't there, so it's just all these, not like the cronies, but like the team. So all the boat parties and that, every show I'm doing that. Then we had the chance to open up for Gucci. So it was like an open mic kind of place.
So what, for Gucci Man?
Gucci
Yeah.
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
He was in
in America?
Yeah, Miami, 2016. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, Fagger weren't there. I've got videos on my phone on the boat party, the Donnies. Let me show you real quick. I'll bring it up. But like on the boat parties when we're there, like on Slam shit, and this is before, like I was saying to you, people, when I done that Wiping Your Nose video and that, people didn't get over it.
Why would you say they didn't get it? Like,
because they was like, oh, what's it mean? What's it? I'm like,
so when they're saying what does it mean? Like wiping your nose and what? Like they're thinking you're talking about some nifting or like, you get me? He's getting high off the packets.
getting high off the packet. Like, they must have thought that.
So what? Are them man there part of Young Thug Circle
It's all YSL there. So I'm meeting these man while I'm out there. Anyway, so the next year, Drake's tour comes with Thugger, innit? And I get invited there. And that's when I meet Thug. That's when we done the picture. That's on the studio. Chris Eubanks. That's when all that's there. Again, documented. You get what I'm saying? Everything we do is documented because I'm a content guy at the same time as a rapper, innit?
Yeah, send the pictures and that, innit? So you can put this in, innit?
You see what I'm saying to you? Like, when I'm saying, is it cool with recording? That's our content shit. So I give you content. It's part of my job, innit? That's why I tell him about branding. We've been doing that from way back.
So yeah, and
then from there, took man to the slime store. So if you go and check it, I'll show you again. Because like I said, everything's documented.
So what, did you get any features or?
Yeah, I've got a song as well, which is there. It's on Apple Music.
What,
as well.
with Young Thug?
Yeah, go check it. It's called Check 2. And this here, what was I saying?
What's the song called, bro?
Check 2.
Check 2, yeah.
And what was I just saying?
About the slime store.
Yeah, so look, again on Grime Daily, yeah, I got given all these clothes. Man closed the store, gave me all these clothes. If you check this video here, that's all the clothes that documented. Obviously, I recorded it, but I put it all in the video. You dig what I'm saying?
Obviously, you don't want to get no copyright strike, bro. So what? Where's this film?
That's in Camden. Look at the dates though. 2017.
So this is from early, yeah.
This is from after you gave me the clothes, so I put that in the branding of the video. You get it?
So you say that? So you're proper. So you say you're proper plugged in with them man there then?
You know what I'm saying? I get put on playlists and all of that, but it's like, not again. I don't scream and shy about. It's on my IG, like my Wine Bleeding video. I'm in a Young Stoner Life tracksuit. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm in they've done the tune, and obviously we do the photo shoot too.
Yeah.
So it's all part of it, but I'm my own guy. It's in my bio. Yeah. But I'm my own guy, fam.
Yeah.
Always trying to be my like before I met anyone, I've been my own star. So I've been my own nigga. So it's never something that like it's cool, innit? It's a cool thing, but it's what we do.
So. Oh yeah, what do you still chat to Young Spray and that as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, did they have a little politics or something?
I see some politics on there on YouTube or something. I don't really look into it too much, but
yeah, I don't even know about that.
See, that's what I mean. It's not politics. Yeah. Obviously, I've done the Spray show.
Yeah, the one on the where I think it was on a video call or something like that, innit? Yeah.
These times we just reached. I just reached like 80k streams on the album thing. Show come up. I'm in a state. Just like we're having a thing over on, and he kept on. What he done was he kept on taking the piss out of YSL. He kept on chatting shit about fuck. Kept on chatting shit about YSL. And he's like, "What you did it? What you?" And I'm like, "Bro," and like Cream's there as well. I'm like, I'm not talking on that because they're trying to fuck up the bag. Like, I'm not saying it like cool. Like I chat to them. He's saying, but why are they doing that and why are they dressing that? Like just silly things. You know what? Like just silly things, innit? But remember, we're live. So these times now I'm like putting man in a predicament, like talking shit about people man's working with. You know what I mean? So yeah, it got like cheesy. Like it was just cheesy. Like it weren't like it was dissing each other, but it was just like subby. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's just
it's something you did.
It was a joke thing.
Yeah.
In the studio, it ain't going down like how it is on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like catching points, and I'm like, bro, allow saying that you're trying to fuck up that. Cream's there trying to reason it, and it's not. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, big up Spray. Like we never fell out over it. Just all like, man.
Just online politics, innit?
Yeah, like, bro, we need to do a part 2 inside the studio. Like, fuck all that live. I'm the only one who's got a fucking Corona live one. Like, let's do it.
I hear that, man. So, what's your plans for the future and that as well? Like, what you working on and that? You got any projects dropping?
I got the EP coming out with CM on the 7th of July. So CM 220. CM 220. He likes to call it CM 220, but yeah. I got a joint. He's a producer. He's dope. But like difference between him and G Money, I've used G Money all my career, innit? Okay. Me and G Money, like, we never even got into that.
That's the producer you was talking about, innit?
That's what I'm saying. Like this is what there's big stories behind that before we've linked up with White. So anything before I've gone to America, me and him, he's like just like his dad's from America. He's got a big influence in there. So he was making tunes, like trappy tunes before I met him.
Okay.
Like, I was making my songs. Like, you can go and check it. The songs I was doing from listening to that type shit from before I met him. So when my boy Angry was from Leytonstone, but he moved up to Wolves, he introduced me and Money.
So, yeah.
We made like mixtapes and had deals with SoundCloud before. Like, see when Mixtape Madness used to have a website and you could
I remember you put your mixtapes on there.
yeah, we used to go gold, platinum. We used to give shit out for free, bro. But we had a sound. That's a big thing, fam. Like, we had a sound that we made together, innit? I've never used no one else. And now it's like, we have to like kind of spread it out. But, bro, yeah, next time we have to get into that. Man's been a big influence on certain things.
Yeah.
Like certain sounds and styles. Like, because remember I was saying to you, Graham Daly telling me, did I say that on here outside? Or the wiping your nose video. You check all the comments and that.
They said they weren't messing with it or something.
They emailed me and told me that their channel's not my target
Yeah,
audience.
I remember. Yeah, you told me that outside still.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They emailed me. And
So
told me.
Graham Daly said that their
They
platform's
emailed
not.
me, bro, and told
Okay.
me,
Well, how did that make you feel though? When like, what did you think? Like when you got that
I
email?
ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, just, obviously, like I'm more of a free spirit, innit? So it's like, it hit hard kind of thing, because at them times it was like, even if you, like, I was lucky that I still had a little name from like Channel U and Spiff TVs, and my thing was certain, like, but I had to see how these channels could manipulate and control and break people easy. Like, all they have to do is not even reply to your email, bro. It's just like, I'm ended up submitting things and they're telling me, nah, like, at first, yeah, it was weird, fam, because at first they'd say things like, oh, the video quality, or what's that in the video? So they were picking out little things, and it was just every time, like a sucker, bro, I'd be real with you, I'd go back to the drawing board with my guy and I'd be like, bro, let's fix it, because I'm like, these are the outlets. Bro, there's reasons why I act this way, innit? There's reasons why, yeah, I'm saying a lot of these people call me bougie and all that, because I don't fuck with them. Like, I can do my own thing now. But, like, they could have crushed me if I was a weak man, fam. Put it that way. Yeah. I've got emails I could show you, like, the I Don't Know video, the Adrian Broner video, when I do dumb shit, like, I had my ops' baby mum in the video and all that. You get me? You lot must have seen that one. I don't know. But it went viral on Spit. But here this.
Hey yo,
Hey, bro, I was gonna say to you, like, see, like, your style and that. Like, your style, I'd say, like, bro, I don't really see, like, loads of people in the UK, like, dressed the way you dress. Like, I would say, like, your style is different, innit, to a lot of people in the UK. And, like, where do you say you got your style from? Like, obviously, you got the piercings and that. Yeah. Would you say that style's from America? Like, where did you come up? Like,
I say it's a mix of both. Like, Trini, like, you have to remember, Trini's, like, straight jeans, shirts, they were doing that
I know they got I know Prince Swanee and them man's got the kind of dread kind of.
I see the dread. I remember my thing as well, bro. I'm a king, like, I'm a prince, like, I'm a real Egyptian man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why the slime thing's even special, because, you know, take it back to kings, piercings, gold, snake, everyone's got a snake. Snakes see everything. Serpents don't move their eyes, they clock everyone. You know what I'm saying? So my thing's been like that. Like, that's why I done that Prince season CD, and that was the method of it. I'm taking it back to being a Prince days, like my fashion, my clothes sense. Yeah, call me bougie, that's cool. I'm a Prince, like, I fuck with my people, that's it. You see my nigga, like, he probably more bougie than me, as the people would say. Cause man won't talk to you. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, yeah, what's your name? Yeah, man, just, that's it. When it's time to talk, we talk. When we move, we move. You know what I'm saying? But we're Prince among men. That's why I start calling certain people peons and that. We want to go against, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? We're on our own thing. I'm on my own shit. That's the thing. Like, my whole styles, bro, it's so deep. When I went to Miami, I had certain man, like, say, bro, and these American niggas, like, oh, you look lit. Like, that's American niggas saying that to me.
Well, you see Atlanta as well, cause I know Atlanta, they dress a bit different out there as well, innit?
Yeah, Atlanta's different.
A lot of them, man, they're just different. You see what I'm saying? That
but they're big influences on Yard as well. That's what you don't know.
Yeah,
Wallabies, like, Atlanta's like Yard, fam. I'm telling you, bro. Like, all of their influence. If you check all of them now, I've said that, bro.
Well.
Go back and see that. Yard,
Atlanta,
man.
Got family out there as well.
Piercings and all these dreads and that. That's a Caribbean thing, fam. I'm an island youth.
So what? We say, like, the UK just don't really understand that type of thing.
It depends where you are, blood.
Yeah.
Because, like I'm saying, like, you get into certain places in Peckham or like Shoreditch and that. You see, everyone's. You know what I'm saying to you? There's places. Like, so put it this way: this scene don't promote everywhere in London or everything in London, every artist or every genre. There's like a different section you don't get to see. Graham Daly might have the control of Link Up TV. So in the eyes of a little white youth from Birmingham or Oldham, wherever, they're seeing drill as the main shit in London. Where me, every day, I don't go around no drill artists. I'm around niggas who I go to their show and there's mosh pits in that bitch. You dig what I'm saying? Or I go perform. I done a video in Fashion Week. I done a video in Tate Modern. You get what I'm saying? Only nigga ever. So we're doing like more artistic shit with the music. There's art, fashion, and music. That's what we represent. So when it's a different kind of thing where it's like, alright, cool, your top 10 chart might be that guy. Over here, we don't even listen to that dude. You get me? Like then people be like, see, like we say influence. No, I can't tell you a fucking like the latest Russ or Digger D tune. I know they're doing that shit, but I can't tell you that. I don't know what Chip released. I don't know what Stormzy charted. I don't care. You get what I'm saying? Man's in their own thing. Man get a lot of shows, make a lot of P, make a lot of influence. What you don't like, people starting to see now, and that's why I love Kanye and that Flowers tune. It's like, fuck your Flowers, send 100K. I've been doing this, and that's why now I can talk this shit because all my shit's documented with dates. You get what I'm saying to you? When Graham Daly told me, you're not, our audience is not your target, whatever, cool, I've got that documented. Wiping your nose is documented. To earn it, and you see the levels and the views gone up, documented. That's when I said, fuck you, man, I ain't putting you no more videos.
Would you say as well, yeah? You see, since the way you... Like,
Tate Modern, they was all wanted my Tate Modern video, blood. All of them. You get it?
and that's Tate Modern is...
Bro,
that's the art gallery. That's an art gallery. That's a big art gallery.
No one in the world has ever done a music video. Officially, I had my own security walking around there. It's all documented. Because
that goes with my question I'm going to ask you. You see,
I did that.
You see the way you've changed the image now, yeah? 'Cause before, you was new era hat. You get me? But you see the way you've changed. Would you say it makes you more marketable?
Yeah, because you know what it is, fam. I'm still the same nigga, but the money just went up, the clothes just went up, the sponsors just went up. I'm still the same fuck you type of nigga, but I just have.
But also, would you say as well how? Because remember the people that are booking you, and obviously you're done a fashion role, but the people that are booking you, it's a stereotype thing, innit? If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
When they see it, like if they see a man like in a trackie. Normal hood guy.
You say that, but Central C still gets booked for shit, and he always goes everywhere in a trackie.
But is that because he's Central C though?
No, but what it is,
because he wouldn't have got that if he weren't Central C.
Exactly, but what it is, but that will count though, because that counts. I get certain deals now when I could be like, I might not talk to the guy properly, but because they see it works, let's still do it. Yeah, he'll still get deals and go Fashion Week in his tracksuit because he's Central C, because they can see it works. If they see it works, why not put some money into it? You know what I'm saying to you?
I don't know, because I see Central C doing this, like, the tech fleece thing. I see him, it's good, it's authentic, but it's only because it's Central C, where it's accepted.
Been doing that for the longest time, bro, do you get what I'm trying to say? But obviously, with marketing and all that type of shit, if he's able to, for whatever reason, his people around him have been able to market it in a certain way, innit? And it's reached and it's gathered views. But the man that have been doing things in the tech fleeces from how long?
Fam, we was wearing, in my hood, and like I was saying, we used to wear sliders and white socks from way back in like 2003, bro. No cap. Like we used to go Primer, get 10 white t-shirts, pair of jeans, get a fancy belt. So it's because we was copying Max B. Yeah, so when you think about Max B, all the way like from 2007, 2010, like we was doing sliders and all that. That's what Max B done.
Yeah. No, I hear that. Max B, a lot of LA, Snoop.
Holding money in duffel bags.
LA, man, a lot of, that's like a LA. Yeah. To me, when I see the white tee and the sliders and the socks, that's like a LA thing.
Nah, but I'm talking about fashion shit. Them LA niggas good up to them, but they was oversized and stuff. I'm talking about a medium white tee with like slim fit jeans with a belt. Like, look, I'm still doing it now with a designer belt with a plain white Primark tee. White socks, sliders. That's what we used to roll with on the hood. That's how we used to roll, blood. You get me? Like, literally. You know what I'm saying? Duffel bag, peas, because Lil Wayne was talking about duffel bag. Like, we was doing all of that.
So would you say that a lot, so how a lot of people dress like artists or industry, you say we kind of follow that American side then?
Yeah, like...
That's what you're saying with them, like, Caribbean. Everyone was dressing like that. So you're saying like,
Caribbean and American.
So you're doing your thing, but obviously, you're saying like, well, man, they ain't clocked onto that, or
I've got a reason to anyway. My parents are from Caribbean, and I've lived most of my life between Caribbean, England, and America. So I can do what the fuck I want.
right.
Basically, I can talk for myself. I can do what the fuck I want. And I've got people who can vouch and do things like I can go over there and live and do. I can do what the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, my influences come from everywhere. My parents are not English. You get what I'm saying? So no one can't condemn me for not doing London shit. You know what I'm saying?
no, 100%, man. You have to
Dad,
be yourself,
when my dad
innit?
left, bro, I've never seen him like again because he ripped up his English passport. They made him choose. He said, "I'm not giving up my blue thing. Fuck this country. My parents are not English. I'm not English. I'm British. I'm not English. My heritage is not from here. So when I come out and do what I want to do in my fashion and my music, my influence, I can gather that. I can do what the fuck I want. You get what I'm saying to you?
No, I hear that, man. You got
I'm
to
different
do
from
what's
everyone,
for them, innit? You get me?
Yeah, like, do what I want. If I come out and make soca, who's gonna tell me anything? That's my heritage.
Probably that music will probably make you go further as well.
Yeah, but then I'll
You
get
know what I'm
another
saying?
channel saying I'm not their target audience, and then 5 years later, someone else is gonna do
So
it.
they want to push in the industry, but as
That's why I God of God's grace, bro, and that's why people give me love now. Like, my shit's all documented. There's dates and everything, so you can go check shit.
But yeah, man. So what's the plan for the future, though, man? So you said that you got your project on the way.
Yeah, I got the project on the way. It's coming with the merch tee as well. It's gonna have like QR codes on the merch tee, so it goes straight to the single. So doing it like bundling. I was doing that all myself, and I've got a couple like deals. Just done the Averick shoot in it, so I've got the next drop to do for that, and I'm putting it all together to sing promo for the album. And that's it.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Saying that,
Working,
man.
bro. And I'm just trying to work with like my guys. I'm just gonna put people my Donnies on. That's what I want to do.
That's it. Obviously, that's why you got your brother here as well. You into music? You doing music and that? You rapping?
just doing music. But obviously, I'm not gonna lie. I got OCD, man. So I have to perfect my things. You get me?
Okay.
And then on the flip side, trying to create my own little podcast myself.
Seeing.
Trying to deal with the treatment, the script, all that type of stuff.
Wow.
And yeah, man, trying to obviously need doors open all the time, innit? So having to try and schedule shit as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's big still.
Yeah,
Just
man.
keep it up. Obviously, when you got your podcast and that, invite man down as well. You get me?
100%.
Pull that back again and you get me? We just wrap it up and that, man.
100%.
Anything else you want to touch on before we go and finish up?
Nah, you're in control of the thing, man.
Yeah. Nah, come on, man. I think we've got enough content today still. I think you've done well. Obviously, we get you back down when you put out your project and that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we keep the link, fam. You get me?
I know, my
So, yeah, man. Big up you, like,
Love
done,
every
no?
time.
No, always,
Man
man.
down, my bro.
You get me? Yeah, big up always.
Respect.
Done, no? SplashCast. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.